Good evening, baseball fans. Tonight, from Graham Sabota Field on the campus of Greater Latrobe High School, your Latrobe Wildcats meet the Norwin Knights. Hello, everyone. Chris Beddick here alongside Tristan at the controls, and an unbelievable sighting here tonight. My man, your man, every man, Richard, sporting the hoodie with the shorts. That's a good look on you, Richard. He'll be manning the camera. Tonight here at the Wildcat Network, we're happy to bring you this game between Norwin and Latrobe. Hey, your Latrobe Wildcats are something to talk about here right now. They have a 6-2 conference record, a 9-3 overall record. They're currently in first place in the 5A Division Section 1, and the Cats are coming in hot. They have won 7 in a row. The last 2 games was a clean sweep last week over Franklin Regional, a game that saw the Cats win a thrilling extra inning game at Franklin Regional 4-2, and then the next day coming here to Graham Sabota Field and winning a second thriller 9-8 over Franklin. The Cats have not lost. I hope this doesn't jinx the Cats, what I'm going to say next, Richard. The Cats have not lost a game since March 25th against Penn Trafford. So they're coming in hot. They're going to face a Norwin Knights team that is also having a solid season so far. The Knights are 6-3 in conference, 8-6 overall. They're currently in second place in the 6A Division Section 2. Both of these teams are heavily weighted towards seniors. They are veteran teams. The Latrobe Wildcats will dress 11 seniors tonight, along with 3 juniors. The Norwin Knights come into this one dressing all really upperclassmen, 9 seniors and 10 juniors. No freshmen and no sophomores will be dressed for Norwin, so they're a veteran team also. The Knights are coached by head coach Craig Spichak. He is in his 3rd season as the manager or head coach for Norwin. And, of course, the Cats are led by bench boss head coach Matt Bassiano. This is Matt's 20th season as the skipper of Latrobe. As we had said, the Cats are in first place in the Class A 5A Division, Section 1, with a 6-2 record. That's followed up by second place Plum, who is 5-1 in the section. That reminds us that coming up, Latrobe has yet to play Plum, and they will be playing them May 5th and 6th. May 5th game will be here at Graham Sabota Field. May 6th will be at Plum. In third place is Franklin Regional, whom the Cats just swept last week. They are 4-2. PT is in 4th place. They have a 4-2 record, and incidentally, the Cats have lost both of their games to Penn Trafford. That's the last time the Cats lost, almost a month ago, March 25th. Armstrong comes in 5th place. They are 4-4. The Cats will be playing them on April 28th here at home. That's a Monday night. We will be having that game, weather permitting, of course, here on the Wildcat Network. That'll be another first pitch of 7 p.m., and then on the 29th, they will go to Armstrong and finish out the 2-game set. In 6th place in the division is 1-5 Kiski. The Cats swept them earlier this season. And in last place is Penn Hills, 1-7, and the Cats swept them also. So the Cats are on their way, it appears, to being a playoff team in the WPIAL. Whether they finish first in the division or not remains yet to be seen. But the Cats have been on a roll, as we said, have won 7 in a row, and they're hoping to keep it going tonight here at Graham Sabota Field. Your starting lineups for tonight's ball game. For the Norwin Knights, coming in with an overall record of 8-6. They've scored 88 runs on the season in the 14 games, so they're averaging a healthy 6.2 runs per game. And leading off for them will be number 22, Trevor Vitsas. He'll be doing the catching. Batting second, number 21, Jake Knight. He'll be playing third base. Batting third, number 13, will be shortstop Nate Silberman. Batting fourth and pitching, number 8, Braden Wardzinski. Batting fifth and playing first base, number 2, Ben Geisler. Batting sixth and playing left field, number 9, Ryan Helpenstein. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 11, Jake Sinchak. Batting eighth and playing second base, number 7, Derek Berger. And batting ninth and playing right field, Matt O'Neill. Vitsas, Knight, Silberman, Wardzinski, Geisler, Helpenstein, beg your pardon, Sinchak, Berger, O'Neill, your starting lineup for the Norwin Knights. For your Latrobe Wildcats, leading off and playing second base will be number 3, Brody Ruman. Batting second and playing left field, number 8, Mason Leonard. Batting third and playing center field, number 4, Eli Boring. Batting fourth and DHing, number 31, Luke Nipar-Smith. He will be hitting for the starting catcher, number 12, Alex Squirett. Batting fifth and pitching, starting pitcher, number 14, Cole Short. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 22, Hayden Porterfield. Batting seventh and playing third base, number 5, Jack Stinchula. Batting eighth and playing right field, number 6, Andrew Hance. And batting ninth and playing shortstop, number 21, the birthday boy, Cooper Bassiano. Ruman, Leonard Boring, Nipar-Smith, Short, Porterfield, Stinchula, Hance, Bassiano, your starting lineup for your Latrobe Wildcats. The teams are exchanging lineup cards and meeting today's umpires at home plate. And we will take a quick break, and we'll be back with the first pitch here on the Wildcats Network.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
Welcome back to the St. Vincent College pregame show. Hey, you know, St. Vincent College is a first-tier liberal arts college that prepares students for successful careers and meaningful lives. Explore more than 60 major programs of study and learn how this personalized education is an affordable option, with 100% of freshmen receiving scholarship aid. Schedule a campus tour at www.stvincent.edu. Again, that's www.stvincent.edu. St. Vincent College, together, we rise. Cats have taken the field. Cole Short, the starting pitcher today, number 14, doing his warm-ups. And this first inning is sponsored by Team Steve Lamonti Realty One Group, your local real estate experts. Steve Lamonti at Realty One Group offers unparalleled knowledge of the Westmoreland real estate market. Whether you're a first-time buyer or a seasoned seller, Steve Lamonti at Realty One Group is here to guide you every step of the way. Give them a call at 724-972-1543 or via email at steve@teamlamonti.com. And thank you, Steve Lamonti, for your generous support of the Wildcats Network. Defensively for the Cats, in left field will be Mason Leonard. In center field, Eli Boring. In right field, Andrew Hance. Round the horn in infield, Jack Stinchula at third. Cooper Bassiano at short. Brody Ruman at second. Hayden Porterfield at first. Behind the plate, your battery is Alex Squirett with Cole Short on the mound. Short is 2-0 on the season. This is his sixth start, 22 innings pitched total. He has a sparkling 0.94 ERA, 22 strikeouts, opposed 12 walks. He's ready to go, leading off for Norwin. First pitch, taken high for a ball, is number 22, catcher Trevor Vitsas. And we're underway here at Graham Sabota Field. Glad to have you with us here on the Wildcats Network. Pitch number 2, swing and a miss. Evens up the count at 1-1. Beautiful night here on the campus of Greater Latrobe. Line drive into the gap in right center field. That's going to get down. Boring's going to catch up to it. Going for 2 is Vitsas. Dropped by Boring. That's going to allow Vitsas to turn the corner. He's heading to third, and he's going to be in there safe. So it's going to be a double and probably an error on Boring, who dropped the ball. So a leadoff double and an E8. And Norwin's in business here to lead this one off. That was hit hard to right center field. Boring did a good job getting to it. And then when he went to do the transfer from his glove to the hand, he dropped the ball. So a runner on third for Norwin with nobody out, and that brings up the second hitter, third baseman, number 21, Jake Knight. So right now the Knights threaten 2 batters into the ball game. Nobody out. Just underway here at Graham Swoboda Field. Short's first pitch taken for a strike. My first baseball broadcast of the season. For me, yeah. I haven't been here, Richard. Been playing hooky, I guess. 0-1 pitch taken high, evens the count at 1. Cats, as we said, have been on a roll, 7 in a row. But this is a good Norwin team. Second place in their division. They will be a playoff team also. 1-1 pitch coming. Taken for a strike. Short jumps ahead here. 1-2 is the count. Just underway here, no score. 2 veteran teams battling it out. 9 seniors for Norwin, 11 seniors for the Cats dressed today. 1-2 pitch. Just outside, evens the count at 2. Cats in their home white uniforms trimmed in orange and black. The Norwin Knights come in their white pants, blue shirts trimmed in gold and white. Look like the Milwaukee Brewers. 2-2 pitch. Taken high. And the count goes full on Jake Knight, third baseman. For Norwin. Vitsas at third. Full count. Here it comes. Fouled away. Look out, Richard. It's nowhere close to Richard, but every foul ball is going to be in your direction today. Just because. The crowd's really filled in. Word must have got out, Tristan, that Richard was here. Full count again. Payoff pitch coming from short. Looped in the left field. Leonard coming in on it. He will make the catch. Holding at third will be Vitsas. Nice play there by Leonard to come in. And that's the first out of the inning, and the runner still hanging on at third. So good job there by Short and the Cats. It's going to bring up shortstop, number 13, Nate Silberman, hitting third for Norwin. No score, top of the first. Short sets. Tries a little pick off over there to third. Jack Stinchula is the third baseman for the Cats. Back easily was Vitsas. Short comes set. And the first pitch to Silberman. Ground ball to short and through. Base hit. And Norwin on that single by Silberman, RBI. Norwin takes a 1-0 lead. Couldn't tell at my angle. I bump here on the hill at Graham Swoboda Field. That ball was between Stinchula and Bassiano. He took a couple steps there, but hit too hard. It was a clean base hit to left. Silberman at first, and now coming up is number 8, Braden Wardzinski. He's the starting pitcher today for Norwin. First ball taken inside. Ball 1. Throw back to first. Getting back, diving in is Silberman. One nothing Norwin, top of the first, 1 out. Pitch taken for a strike. 1-1's your count. Throw back over the first. First baseman for the Cats is Hayden Porterfield, number 22. Pitch, foul ball. Look out, Richard. 1-2 now to count, short ahead. This Norwin team does score runs. They've averaged 6.2 per game. The Cats, in contrast, are allowing 4 runs per game. 48 total on the season. Ground ball. Bassiano gets one, comes to first, got him for a double play. Oh, he's going to say he's off the bag. Spoke too soon. The throw had Porterfield was a little bit wide. Porterfield came off the bag. Bassiano does get the lead runner. So that'll be a fielder's choice. And 2 outs. Coach Bassiano questioning the call. The umpire confirms that Porterfield came off the bag. Wardzinski on the bag now. 2 outs. And now coming up is the first baseman, number 2, Ben Geisler. As common with 2 outs, the pitcher is going to be pinch run for. And that pinch runner is number 5, Aiden Kwasinski. Run for Wardzinski. 2 outs, 1-0. Norwin leads. First pitch fouled off. Squirett holds on. That's strike 1. So glad to have you here with us tonight on the Wildcats Network for Cats baseball. Hard shot in the left fielder, base hit. Geisler sending that to left field. Mason Leonard's been busy so far this top of the first. Wardzinski moves his pinch runner. Kwasinski moved to second. So 2 men on, 2 out. And Ryan Helfetson, the left fielder for Norwin. 2 men on, 2 out. 1-0 Norwin here in the top of the first. Short's first pitch. Taken outside for a ball. One to nose your count. Helfenstein waiting for short second pitch. Taken for a strike. Evens the count at 1. 2 outs here in the top of the first. 1-0 Norwin. One pitch. Outside. 2 balls. Short already up to 20 pitches in this first inning. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Evens the count at 2. So deuces are wild. 2 strikes, 2 balls, 2 outs, 2 men on. Ryan Helfenstein at the plate. Helfenstein, beg your pardon, against Cole Short. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He struck him out. So Norwin gets 1 run on 3 hits. There was an error and 2 men left on, and after a half inning, it's Norwin 1 and Latrobe coming to bat.
Hello, I'm Maria Graziano-Bickerstaff, President of the Greater Latrobe Partners in Education Foundation. The foundation ensures the highest level of education innovation supporting GLSD students, faculty, and staff. The foundation strives to provide educational opportunities for all students in grades K through 12. We believe students should have what they need to reach their full potential. Give, build, grow. Every student, every day.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field. 1-0 is our score after half an inning. The defense for the Norwin Knights in left field is Ryan Helfenstein. Center field is Jake Sinchak. Right field is Matt O'Neill. Around the horn, third base Jake Knight. Shortstop Nate Silverman. Second baseman Derek Berger. First base Ben Geisler. And the battery behind the plate, Trevor Vitsas. And on the mound is Braden Wardzinski. His first pitch, Brady Ruman is a two-operative short. Throw is going to be wide, and Ruman. It goes out of play, and Ruman's going to be Ward's second base. Brody Ruman, the second baseman. That's going to be a single and an error on the short's throwing error on the shortstop, allows Ruman to move to second base. Ruman was coming into this game with a .316 average and .032 OPS. Mason Leonard now is up. Leonard comes in with the left fielder. He's a .366 batting average and a .957 OPS. Those are solid numbers for him, too. First pitch from Wardzinski. Leonard takes for a strike. 1-0 Norwin leads here, bottom of the first. Ruman at second takes a little bit of a lead. Wardzinski's next delivery. Fouled off. Look out, Richard. Cat-like reflexes. Nothing's going to catch Richard by surprise, I can tell you that. 0-2 is the count on Leonard. Ruman at second. 1-0 Norwin here in the bottom of the first. 0-2 pitch coming. That's lifted into center field. Having a beat on it and making the catch. It's Sinchak tagging up and moving to third. The throw comes in, and sliding in safely is Ruman. So Leonard, with a productive out there, move the runner Ruman to third, and with one out, Cats have the tying run at third, and coming up now is number 4, Eli Boring, the center fielder. Boring comes into this season with a .316 batting average and an .837 OPS. If you don't know what OPS, friends, is one of the new modern stats that I like because it's a pretty accurate representation of the hitter. It's a combination of on-base percentage and slugging percentage. Add those two numbers together, and that gives you the OPS. Brody Ruman and Eli Boring's averages and OPS are almost identical. Both hitting .316 coming into this game. Ruman with an .832 OPS and Boring with an .837 OPS, and it's 2-0 now on Boring. Wardzinski comes set. Fouled off. I can't say look out, Richard, because that's heading down to the field there, the opposite way. I'm looking over. You starting to get cold over there already? We're in the bottom of the first. See these college kids, 6 feet tall and bulletproof, and think it's 85 degrees outside. That ball's taken outside, and it's 3-1 on Boring. We pick on Richard, but everybody out there knows how much we love Richard here at the Wildcat Network. 3-1 pitch coming to Boring. Inside and low. So Boring walks. Cats have runners on the corners with one out. Now coming up will be Luke Nypar-Smith, number 31. He's a designated hitter. He's hitting today for the Cats catcher, Alex Squirett. See if Boring goes here on the first pitch. One out, first and third. 1-0 Norwin. Boring stays put. Now he's going to go because the ball's in the dirt. Catcher can't find it. And Boring's going to move up to second. The ball was at the feet of Vitsas. Boring moved up to second. Second and third now at one out for Nypar-Smith. 1-0 is the count. Wardzinski delivers. Fouled off. Excitable benches here today for these teams. They're excited. Big game. Both these teams are coming in hot. Cats with a 7-game winning streak and want to keep it rolling here. 1-1's the count. Next delivery to Nypar-Smith. Ground ball. Hot shot. Third baseman knocks it down. Throws to first. out at first, but Nipar Smith will get an RBI as he drives in Ruman. Moving over to third is Boring. That was a nice defensive play by Jake Knight because that was a hot one-hopper to the adequately named hot corner. 2 down. Cats have tied this game at 1. Boring's at third, and now coming up, your starting pitcher, number 14, Cole Short. Short lays down a bunt. It's going to be picked up in fair territory, and out on the play is Knight. That goes 2-3, and that ends the first inning. But the Cats are able to tie it. 1 run on 1 hit. There was an error, and 1 man left on base. And after 1 complete inning, it is Norwin 1 and Latrobe 1.
Welcome to Ligonier Valley Learning Center Incorporated, where little hands do big things. For 38 years, Latrobe Kinder School has provided a continuum of quality services which promotes the emotional, behavioral, educational, and physical development of children. We've used a research-based curriculum that will help your child grow academically and socially. Guidance from our expert teachers, combined with our state-of-the-art play areas, will build your child's brains and bodies. Latrobe Kinder School provides high-quality pre-K education for 3- and 4-year-old children at no cost to qualifying families through the pre-K counts. Our enrollment is always open. Visit our website, LigonierValleyLearningCenter.com, to apply today.
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field on the campus of Greater Latrobe High School. And hey, our second inning is sponsored by the Latrobe Bulletin. For as little as 35 cents a day, the Latrobe Bulletin will keep you up to date with all the news, stories from our local area. Sign up for your online subscription today at www.latrovebulletin.com. Again, that's www.latrovebulletin.com. And thank you to the Latrobe Bulletin for sponsoring the Wildcats Network. So each team scoring a run in that first inning. The Cats average 8.2 runs per game. They've scored 99 so far. So these are high-scoring offenses. The Cats averaging 8.2, Norwin averaging 6.2. Norwin gives up an average of 4.2 runs a game. The Cats give up an average of 4. So statistically, from that standpoint, these two teams are similar. Top of the second, Cole Short still on the mound for Latrobe. And he will face, leading off this second, center fielder number 11, Jake Sinchak. 1-1 ball game, top of the second. Taken high, ball 1. Fouled off, evens the count. The "here we go" chant kind of reminds me of Dak Prescott. Have you ever watched the Dallas Cowboys play, Richard? That's what he yells, "Here we go," and then, then they snap the ball. Maybe Dak is here. That's what he's doing in the offseason. Made his way to Graham Swoboda Field. Pitched down in the dirt, but swung at, fooled Sinchak. And now it's 1-2 on the hitter. One-two pitch coming. Liner in the left. Leonard on the move. Dives, makes the catch. Nice play there by Mason Leonard. Leonard has seen a lot of action so far in this one. 1 out. And that'll bring up second baseman number 7, Derek Berger. One to one is our score here at Graham Swoboda Field. Beautiful night for baseball. Fouled off. They've done us a solid too, Richard. They didn't turn on the fan yet here. Fingers are crossed the fan doesn't turn on. And if you've been up to the up here on campus, there's a line drive base hit to center field. The wind never stops blowing up here. But today it's pretty mild and calm. Solid single to center field for Berger. And with 1 out, Norwin has a run on first, and that'll bring up the number 9 hitter, right fielder, number 18, Matt O'Neill. And kind of right on cue, I feel wind at my back. Richard giving me the stink eye over there because he thinks I brought that on. 1-1's our score, top of the second. Norwin has a man on first with 1 out. First pitch outside. Coach Bassiano asks. He gets a confirmation that it was outside. 1-0, Cole Short comes set. Next pitch, lifted to left. Leonard again, going back. He'll make the catch. Get it in. Berger will stay at first. And there are 2 outs. It's already the 5th ball hit out to Mason Leonard. 2 outs, back up to the top of the order. Trevor Vitsas, the catcher, is up. He doubled and went to third on an error. They may have given him a triple on that. I thought, throw back to first. Getting back is Berger. I thought that was a single and an error, but another throw. Runner is going. Squire at the throw. Tag made by Bassiano, and he got him. Squire with a great one-hop throw. Bassiano was there to put the tag on. That's a caught stealing, 2-6, and that ends the top of the second. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It is Norwin 1 and the Cats 1.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field on the campus of Greater Latrobe High School. 1-1 is our score as the Cats come to bat here in the bottom of the second. It was a great throw by catcher Alex Squirett to throw out Berger to end that top of the second inning. Porterfield, Stinchula, and Hance will be up in the bottom of the second for the Cats. Hayden Porterfield comes up, number 22. He's the first baseman. Porterfield on the season is batting .308 with a .956 OPS. He'll be followed by Stinchula, the third baseman, and Andrew Hance, the right fielder. Head coach Matt Bassiano in his 20th season as the skipper for Latrobe. He's the third base coach also. Lou Downey is your first base coach for the Cats. First pitch taken for a ball by Hayden Porterfield. Wardzinski's 1-0 pitch. Hot shot back to the mound. Wardzinski fields that. He's able to throw Porterfield out for the first out of the bottom of the second. A lot of good contact being made by both teams here so far. Jack Stinchula comes up, the third baseman, number 5. Stinchula hitting .300 on the year, .799 OPS. You're a pretty good ball club when your number 7 hitter is hitting .300. One-0 pitch coming. 2-0. Wardzinski. Braden Wardzinski, pitcher for Norwin. Next pitch is fouled off. Going to check. Wardzinski is a senior. Stinchula is a senior. A lot of seniors versus seniors, as we said earlier, 2 veteran ball clubs. That pitch taken's outside, so it's 3-1 now on Stinchula. Taken for a strike. Now the count is full. Payoff pitch coming. Outside. Stinchula walks. So with 1 out, he's at first. That's going to bring up right fielder, number 6, Andrew Hance. Hance, 308 on the season with over 1,000 OPS. Your number 8 hitter is batting 308. You're a good ball club. Just amplifies that the Cats have scored 8.2 runs per game on average. That first pitch was taken for a strike. 0-1 on Hance. On the corner, 0-2. Every coach in America at every single level of baseball would take their team having an average of 8.2 runs per game. 0-2, though. Hance is in the hole here. Fouled off. Look out, Richard. Oh, that hit some building, didn't it? Yeah, oh, a car? Even better. As long as they have good insurance, they're good. You know that. 0-2 on Hance. In the dirt? Well, not really the dirt. Here it's a crushed rubber or flubber. 1-2 pitch coming. Looped in the right field. Making the catch is Matt O'Neill. No chance for Stinchula to move up. 2 outs. And now here comes the birthday boy. Shortstop senior, number 21, Cooper Bassiano. Bassiano's birthday today. He's hoping for a win for his club. Be a nice little birthday present. First pitch swinging and missing for a strike. Brzezinski up to 27 pitches. 0-1 pitch. Taken high, evens the count at 1. Stinchula still at first. 1-1's our score, bottom of the second. 1-1 pitch coming. Down in the dirt. I'll just call it in the dirt. It makes it easier for everyone. 2-1 is the count now. Wardzinski comes to the belt. Taken outside, throw down to first. Getting back is Stinchula. Wardzinski now 3-1 on Cooper Bassiano. 3-1. Pitch. Taken high. That's going to walk him. So Bassiano walks with 2 outs. Stinchula moves up the second, and now we roll it over to the top. And second baseman Brody Ruman comes up. Ruman singled and went to second on the throwing error, so he's 1 for 1. He also scored the Cats' run. So 2 outs. The Cats have 2 men on. Wardzinski's first pitch. Ruman takes that for a strike. The 32nd pitch for Wardzinski. 0-1 pitch coming. Back throw to second. Getting back easily with Stinchula. Brody Ruman. Fouled off. Brody Ruman. Some of these comments from the Cats bench are pretty funny. I got to admit, cracking me up a little bit. 0-2 pitch. Line drive, that's going to get down. Base hit. Rounding third is Stinchola. He's going to be held up. Stinchola the third. Bassiano the second. Ruman is 2 for 2. And with 2 outs, the Cats have the bases loaded for Mason Leonard. Leonard 0 for 1. He flew out to center field his first time up. Cats with an opportunity here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. First pitch, Leonard fouls off. Braden Wardzinski, the senior pitcher for Norwin, trying to get out of a jam here with 2 outs. Stinchola at third, Bassiano at second, Ruman at first. 1-1's our score, bottom of the second. 0-1 pitch. Looped into right center, and that is caught by Sinchak to end the inning. So the Cats threaten, but they can't score. No runs on 1 hit. There were 2 walks and 3 men left on base. After 2 complete at Graham Sabota Field, it is Latrobe 1 and Norwin 1.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Graham Sabota Field. Getting ready to go to the top of the third. Game is tied at 1. And our third inning is sponsored by the Wildcats Network emailing list. Hey, never miss a Wildcats Network broadcast by signing up for our email list. Sign up for free email at www.wildcatsnet.com or by scanning the QR code. Is the QR code? Yes, it is. QR code on your screen. By signing up for this email, you receive an email directly in your inbox every week with our weekly schedule and links to every game on the schedule. Again, sign up for the Wildcats Network email list at www.wildcatsnet.com or via the QR code on your screen. Thank you for your continued support of the Wildcats Network. First pitch is looped to second base, and Ruman comes in to make the play, and that was Trevor Vitsas, the catcher and leadoff hitter. So he pops out to Ruman, and just like that, 1 pitch and 1 out here in the top of the third. That will bring up number 21, third baseman Jake Knight. Knight's 0 for 1. He flew out to Mason Leonard in the first. Short's pitch starts off with a strike. Short up to 33 pitches here, top of the third. That's a pretty good pace. 0-1 pitch. Little high, says home plate umpire. One 1 pitch. Outside. 2-1. Fouled off. Count is 1 and 2, or 2 and 2, I'm sorry. The conventional wisdom in baseball has always been good pitching will beat good hitting. Well, these are 2 good hitting ball clubs. Knights averaging 6.2 runs per game. Cats averaging 8.2. Fouled off again. Knight stays alive, which means that this game is a challenge, obviously, for the pitchers. Every game's a challenge for the pitchers, of course, but when you're facing offenses like these two, especially today. Ground ball to third. Stinchola Over to Porterfield. Gets the out. That'll go 5-3 if you're keeping score. And quickly there are 2 outs here in the top of the third. Short doing a good job. Gave up a run in the first, but since then, nothing allowed. Nate Silberman comes up. He had an RBI single that drove in the Knights' run in the first inning. He's the shortstop. Silberman, also a senior. 1-0. Swing and miss. Evens the count at 1. Glad to have you with us here on the Wildcats Network. Latrobe Varsity Baseball for you. Line shot, base hit in the right field. And when he gets past Hans, that's going to roll to the fence. Going into second is Silverman. He's going to try for 3. Hans gets it into Ruman. Ruman's going to run it in. Silberman makes it all the way to third. Going to be a single and an error. E9 puts Silberman at third with 2 outs. Pitcher Braden Wardzinski will come up. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time up. That ball was hit hard out the right field and just bounced over the glove of Hans. Let's see if the short and the Cats can get out of this. First pitch is fouled off, 0-1 to Wardzinski. Trying to help himself out here. Ground ball, Bassiano charging. Throws the first. Porterfield digs it out with a nice play. Good play by Bassiano and Porterfield, and the Cats get out of that with no harm, no foul, no runs, 1 hit, an error. There was a man left on base. We'll be back for the bottom of the third. It is 1-1, Cats and Knights.
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field. Bottom of the third. Norwin and Latrobe tied at 1. Boring, Nipar Smith, and Short scheduled to come up for the Cats. Wardzinski still on the mound for Norwin. Senior hurler Braden Wardzinski. Eli Boring will lead off this inning. He walked in the first and had a stolen base. Eli, the lefty hitter. First pitch, he lays down a bunt. Wardzinski comes in to get it. Those going to be close and beating it out. It's bunt single for Eli Boring. He was able to catch him. Wardzinski, the pitcher, was able to get to it first. But by the time he did, it was too late. Way down the line was Boring. And the senior gets an infield single here in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring up Luke Nipar Smith, the designated hitter. He's 0 for 1. With an RBI, grounded out on a hot shot to third that brought in Ruman in the first. First pitch inside and low. Boring has a stolen base. We'll see if he takes off here at all. 1-0 pitch. He's going. Throw down to second. Is in time. He is out. Caught stealing. 2-6. That was a great throw by Vitsas, the catcher for Norwin. So Boring is retired at second on the caught stealing. Each team has a caught stealing today. 1 out. 1-1's the count to Nypar Smith. He'll lift it in the right center. Center fielder's under it, and he'll make the catch. Play made by Jake Sinchak. And now there are 2 outs here in the third for the Cats. Cole Short. Pitcher comes up. He's 0 for 1. He tried to bunt for a hit his first time up and was retired. First pitch, taken for a strike. A 1 pitch outside, evens the count at 1. 2 hits so far for the Cats. 4 hits actually for the Knights. Pitch swung and missed. Makes the count 1-2. Pitch bounces in front of the plate. Evens the count at 2. 2 strikes. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Bottom of the third. 1-1's our score. 2-2 pitch coming. Off the pitcher's foot. Third baseman picks it up, throws, and gets short on the play. That bounced off Wardzinski, and Jake Knight. Jake Knight coming in, scooped it up and threw it to first to get the out. That's it for the Cats in the third. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on base. After 3 complete, it is Norwin 1 and Latrobe 1.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100-plus programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Graham Sabota Field on the campus of Greater Latrobe High School. We are all even at 1 after 3 innings. Cole Short finishing up his warm-ups here in the top of the 4th. He will face Geisler, Helpenstein, and Sinchak. 5, 6, 7 in the order for Norwin. Geisler will come up, the first baseman, number 2. He is 1 for 1, singled in the first inning. Cats trying to keep their winning streak going. They have won 7 in a row. Currently in first place in the 5A division, Section 1, facing the Norwin Knights, who are currently in second place in the 6A division, Section 2. Geisler will step in, 1 for 1. No changes yet in this ball game for either team. Cole Short. First pitch taken for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch. Taken for a second strike. Short up quickly here. 0-2. Ball in the dirt. 1-2 now. Pitch to Geisler. That's high. Evens the count at 2. Did he go? Yes, he did. Short with the strikeout. Geisler couldn't hold up. That's the second strikeout of the day for Cole Short. 1 outer in the top of the 4th. That's going to bring up left fielder number 9, Ryan Helpenstein. Helpenstein 0 for 1. He struck out in the first to end the first inning. Ball taken low. One-0 pitch coming. Two and 0 now. Two-0 pitch. That ball's high, and it makes it 3-0 on Helpenstein. It was the 51st pitch for Short. 3-0 coming. Taking for a strike. It's a bustle of activity here tonight, Richard. There's what's over there, lacrosse, you said? The campus is jumping tonight. Pitch taken for a strike, makes it 3-2. Is there anything going on inside? No, we don't think so. Plenty of activity up here otherwise. Payoff pitch will be coming, 3-2 to Helpenstein. Cole Short. Ground ball. Ruman backhands it, sets, throws, got him. Good play there by Ruman. That goes 4-3. And 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. Center fielder number 11, Jake Sinchak. 0 for 1. He flew out the left his first time up. His nickname is Cinny, as you heard his bench encourage him. He's facing Shorty on the mound. Cole Short's next pitch is a ball, 1-1. So we have Cinny versus Shorty. 2 outs, 1-1's our score, top of the 4th. Ball's taken high, 2-1 now. Taken for a strike, evens the count at 2. Cole Short has come into this game. He was 2-0, or he is 2-0, 0.94 ERA. He's been really good when called upon. Fouled off. Count stays 2-2. 2 outs, top of the 4th. 1-1 is our score here at Graham Swoboda Field. Glad to have you with us. Lifted to left. Leonard on the run. Camped under it. Makes the catch. And that'll end the top of the 4th. No runs, or top of the 4th for the Knights. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. It is 1-1, Norwin and Latrobe.
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Welcome back to Graham Sabota Field. Hey, and our fourth inning is sponsored by Bardini's Country Smokehouse. Located in Crabtree, Bardini's Country Smokehouse is your spot for all your meat needs. Check out all that Gary has to offer at BardiniMeats.com. Again, that's Bardini, Bardine meats.com. Thank you to Gary Bardini and Bardini's Country Smokehouse for your continued support of the Wildcats Network. Braden Wardzinski, senior pitcher, still on the mound for Norwin. And he will face leading off Hayden Porterfield. Porterfield 0 for 1. He grounded out back to Wardzinski in the second inning. Porterfield, Stinchula, and Hance scheduled up for the Cats. Next pitch taken for a strike. So quickly Porterfield is in the hole 0-2. Bottom of the fourth, tied at 1. 0-2 pitch. Bounces into the chest protector of Vitsas. 1-2 is the count. Another ball evens the count at 2. Another ball low. So from 0-2 to 3-2. Hayden Porterfield. Payoff pitch. Take it for a strike 3 called. Porterfield took a step towards first. Home plate umpire says, not so fast, my friend. Called strike 3. 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. That'll bring up Jack Stinchula, third baseman number 5. Stinchula walked his first time up. First pitch taken for a strike, something off speed there by Wardzinski. Oh, 1 pitch swung on and missed by Stinchula. That pitch fooled him. And now he's in the hole 0-2. Taken low, Stinchula did not bite. Nicknamed Stitch. Ground ball to short, sharply hit. Though on the first, gets the out. Nice play there by Silberman. 2 down here in the top of the fourth. That'll bring up right fielder number 6, Andrew Hance. Hance flat out to right his first time up, 0 for 1. First pitch taken for a ball. Fouled off. Evens the count at 1. For two teams that I talked about that score a lot of runs, we've had 2 total runs so far here, and we're in the bottom of the fourth. So, seen a good pitcher's duel. Ground ball to third. Coming in, throw to first. Nice play there by Knight. That'll go 5-3. And the Cats go down in order. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We've played 4 complete. Norwin 1, Latrobe 1.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field. Got a good one here. Tied at 1 as we head to the top of the 5th. Cole Short still on the mound for the Cats. Hey, and this 5th inning is brought to you by the Alamo Restaurant Group. Fuel your day at Alamo Restaurant Group's local McDonald's. Visit their locations in Latrobe. They have both of them, one on Lincoln Avenue and on the Route 30 inside Mountain Laurel Plaza. Thank you, Alamo Restaurant Group, for supporting the Wildcats Network. Top of the 5th, and second baseman, number 7, Derek Berger, steps in for Norwin. He is 1 for 1, singled his first time up. Cole Short now delivers his first pitch of the 5th inning. That is high for a ball. In case you're wondering, that was Short's 61st pitch. 1-0 pitch coming. High again, 2-0. This is a kind of game that neither one of these teams are accustomed to this season. They've been able to score a lot of runs. That pitch was outside. It's 3-0 now on Berger. Ball 4, that was high. Berger does his job. He gets on base on a 4-pitch walk to start the top of the 5th. Right fielder number 18, Matt O'Neill, comes up. O'Neill 0 for 1. He flew out to left field his first time up. Stinchula's creeping up at third base, looking for a bunt here from the number 9 hitter. He doesn't square, taken for a strike. Berger, who's on first base, was caught stealing in the second inning. Stinchula still up. 0-1 pitch, grounded to short. Bassiano makes the play, but he has no play. It was deep in the hole. Berger was quick to get to second. Bassiano was too far in the hole to get O'Neill. So that's going to be an infield single. And nobody out. Norwin has something cooking here in the top of the 5th. Runners on first and second, and the top of the order comes up. Trevor Vitsas, the catcher. He's 1 for 2. He's got a double, and he popped out the second. Corners come up for the Cats. Bunt. Nobody at first. Now getting there was Ruman. Good hustle there. Short was able to go 1 to 4 on that play. Vitsas does his job. Berger moves to third. O'Neill moves to second. And with 1 out, Norwin has runners on second and third. That'll bring up the number 2 man, third baseman Jake Knight. Knight 0 for 2. He's flown out to left and grounded out to third. Will the Cats bring up the infield? They will not. The corners are up. Middle infielders will play back. They'll concede the run to get the out. First pitch tonight. Taken for a strike. Big opportunity here for Norwin in the 5th inning. Tied at 1. 0-1 pitch. Chopper. It's off his foot. Foul ball. Don't think it was off his foot. It hit him in the box, though. Home plate umpire was all over it, saying foul ball. So now it's 0-2. Now Short has Knight in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 pitch coming. Knights have runners on second and third. Short steps off the rubber. Settle things down here. 0-2 pitch coming. Taken high. That was pitch 70 now for Short. 1-2's your count. Infield creeps up now. Ball was in the dirt. The Cats middle infielders were playing back to start this at bat. Now they've moved up. So Coach Bassiano is going to try to prevent that leading run from third from getting home on a ground ball. Counts 2-2 though. Inside. Count is now full. Jake Knight, third baseman, against Cole Short. Short is one of the few Cats that's not a senior. He's a junior. Timeout taken by the hitter Knight. Full count. Tie ball game. Norwin has 2 men on. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. Good battle here between Short and Knight. Cats would love to get a ground ball or something on the infield. A strikeout would be better. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. Look out, Richard. Count remains 3-2. 1 out. Norwin threatening here with runners on second and third. Short sets. Payoff pitch again. Called strike 3. Short gets the call. A big strikeout there. And there are 2 outs. Number 3 hitter Nate Silberman, the shortstop, comes up. He's 2 for 2. 2 singles and an RBI. Timeout taken. Pitching coach Mike Polinsky comes out to the mound to talk to Cole. Short with a big strikeout there to get the second out. Norwin still threatening. They have runners on second and third. And Silberman is 2 for 2 on the day. Cole Short, can he get out of this for the Cats? 1-1 is our score, top of the 5th. Berger at third, O'Neill at second. 2 outs. Short will go from the stretch. Silberman digs in. Stepping off is Short. Silberman back in the box. First pitch coming. In the dirt. 1-0. Silberman has 2 hits on the day, and they were both sharply hit balls. Now they're going to put him on. After 1 pitch, they signal 4, which is they're not going to pitch to him. They're going to put him on with a walk. So Silberman goes down the first. Now the bases are loaded. Bases are loaded with cleanup man Braden Warzinski coming up, the pitcher. He's 0 for 2. He reached on a fielder's choice, and he grounded out in the third. So he's 0 for 2. Bases loaded. Big point of this game now. Tied at 1. Bases loaded. First pitch. Warzinski, line drive. Bassiano knocks it down. He's not going to have a play. It's going to be an infield single by Warzinski. He helps himself out, the starting pitcher. Drives in a run. Berger scores. And with 2 outs, it's now 2-1 Norwin. O'Neill moves to third. Silberman moves to second. Warzinski will be pinched run for again because he's the pitcher, and there's 2 outs. Aiden Kwasinski will run for him again. Braden Geisler comes up. Ben Geisler, beg your pardon, comes up, the first baseman. He's 1 for 2. He singled in the first and struck out in the fourth. Cats looking to get out of it. His first pitch is swung on and missed. 2-1 Norwin. The bases are still loaded. There are 2 outs. No room for him. No room to walk him here. You got to pitch to him. 0-1. Short is up. 0-1 pitch. Outside. 1-1. Pitch 79 there by Cole Short. 1-1 pitch. Check swing, called strike. Makes the count 1-2. Cole Short trying to get out of this jam. Bases loaded for Norwin. Norwin leads 2-1. They're trying to add. Short trying to put out the fire. 1-2 pitch. High. 2-2. Deuces are wild. 2 outs, 2-2 count. In the dirt. Now we got a full count. Nowhere to put him. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Payoff pitch. Runners will be in motion. 2 outs. 3-2 pitch coming. Popped up. Out of play. Kind of heading this way. Hanging in there was Geisler. 3-2 pitch coming. Bases loaded for Norwin. 2-1 Norwin leads. Payoff pitch coming. Way high. Ball 4. Geisler works a walk. O'Neill scores. And with 2 outs, Norwin has taken a 3-1 lead. And that'll bring up the left fielder, number 9, Ryan Helpenstein. He's 0 for 2, struck out and grounded out. Bases loaded still for Norwin. 3-1, they're winning. Top of the 5th. Helpenstein. Beg your pardon. Takes the first pitch for a ball. It was high. 1-0 pitch. Taken for a strike. Some activity going over the Cats' dugout. Looks like Joey Raza going down to the bullpen to get loose. Helpenstein. Liner right at Stinchola. And that'll end the inning. The Cats get out of it. But not before Norwin gets 2 runs on 2 hits. No errors. There were 3 walks in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. After 4.5, it is Norwin 3 and Latrobe 1.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
On the campus of Greater Latrobe High School. Norwin able to get 2 runs in the top of the 5th to break this tie. Let's see if the Cats can answer back against senior pitcher Braden Wardzinski, number 8 for Norwin. And stepping in for the Cats will be the birthday boy, shortstop number 21, Cooper Bassiano. Bassiano walked his first time up. First pitch taken for a ball. Been a good ball game. Pitcher's duel, and pitch is low, and now 2-0 on Bassiano. Bassiano, the number 9 man in the order. He swings. Ground ball to third. Fielded by Knight. He throws on the first to get the out. One down for the Cats. 6th Cat in a row retired. Back up the top of the order, Brody Ruman, second baseman. Senior, he's 2 for 2. Also scored a run in the first. Scored the Cats' only run. Takes that in the dirt for a ball. Cats looking for Ruman to get on by any means necessary. Get something going here. Cats haven't had much going since the second inning. They left the bases loaded. Since then, not much to write home about offensively for the Cats. 1-1. Line drive. That's going to be down. That's a base hit. It's going to get in a gap, and it's going to roll to the wall. Ruman's on the move here. He's going to second. He's going to go to third. Relay is going to be late. We got a triple for Brody Ruman. On his horse, hustling all the way. Hit it to the gap in right center. Rolled the defense. And he was trucking, baby. Makes it to third easily, and with one out, Cats have a man at third with Mason Leonard coming up. Leonard 0 for 2. He's flown out twice to center field. Ruman was on the move. He was not stopping. Head first slide to third easily. Beat the throw, and the Cats are in business. Leonard's job here is to get that run home. 3-1 is our score in favor of Norwin. Bottom of the 5th. First pitch taken for a strike. If you're expecting an offensive shootout here between these two teams today, you're a little disappointed. But we got a good one here. Leonard in the dirt. 1-1. You never know what you're going to get in baseball. Just when you think you have it all figured out, things change. Ruman's 3 for 3, by the way. A triple and 2 singles. That ball's high by Leonard, taken there. 2-1's the count. That was pitch 67 by Wardzinski. Leonard's job is to get this run home. High. 3-1. Joe Raza is down warming up in the Cats bullpen. Presumably he'll be coming in the 6th inning. 3-1 pitch. Leonard, ground ball right side. It gets through. It's a base hit. He does his job. It was a hot shot to first. He does his job driving in Ruman. RBI single for Leonard. And it's 3-2 now. Cats have cut the lead to 1. 1 out. Leonard at first. Eli Boring comes up now. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Ground ball. Shortstop. Going to take it himself for 1 to throw to first. In time. They turn the double play. 6 unassisted. Leonard retired at second. Boring retired at first. That was a nice play by Silberman. That ends the inning. But the Cats do get a run. 1 run on 2 hits. No errors and nobody left on base. We've played 5 at Graham Sabota Field. It is Norwin 3 and Latrobe 2.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go, Cats!
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field on the campus of Greater Latrobe High School. We got a good one here as we head to the top of the sixth. Norwin leads our Cats 3-2. Hey, in our sixth inning for professional grade R. Phillips Production, professional grade game day photos look no further than R. Phillips Production. Purchase all the incredible sports photography that Greater Latrobe alumni Robert Phillips has captured using the QR code on your screen. Is the code there? The code is there. To see more of Robbie's incredible work, check him out. First pitch. There's a bunt down the line. It's going to hit the bag. It's a fair ball. Jake Sinchak laid down a bunt. It rolled perfectly down the line. Stinchula let it go, and it hits the bag. That's a fair ball, and Sinchak leads off the top of the sixth inning with an infield single. Check out Robbie on Facebook and Instagram at rphillips.production. For 10% off your order, use the code CATS10 at checkout. Again, that's CATS10 for 10% off your order. Wow, this inning got off to a rip-roaring start there. Thanks, Robbie Phillips, for your support and sponsorship. The Wildcats Network. Throwback, Sinchak gets back. Derek Berger now is up. He's the second baseman, number 7 for Norwin. He is 1 for 1, single and walk. He also scored. Cole Short is still in the ball game as Joey Raza continues to warm up down in the Cats bullpen. Short is up to 89 pitches. 0-1 pitch taken. Strike 2. 0-2 now on Berger. 3-2 is our score, top of the sixth. Glad to have you with us here on the Wildcats Network. 0-2 pitch coming. Fouled off. Look at that orange sky over there. Look at that sunset over there, Richard. Impressive. 0-2 is the count. Short against Berger. Throw back to first. Sinchak doesn't have a huge lead over there. He's able to make it back easily. Outside and low. 1-2 is your count. Called strike 3. Berger gets caught looking. First out of the sixth inning. Fourth strikeout for Short. That'll bring up the number 9 man, right fielder Matt O'Neill. He's 1 for 2. He singled and flew out. Sinchak at first, 1 out, top of the sixth. Back to first. Short up to 93 pitches now. Top of the order up next. Another throwback. Sinchak makes it back. That ball gets away from Squirett. Moving up to second is Sinchak. I think that hit his glove. Didn't look like it fooled him at all. I think that's going to be scored a pass ball. Runner on second with 1 out. O'Neill's job now is to try to remove the runner, Sinchak. Pitch in there for a strike. Evens the count at 1. Stepping off is Short. One pitch. Taking off, Squirett slow down to third. He's right there, they got him! Caught stealing! Squirett throws out Sinchak at third. He can't believe it. Squirett throws out his second runner of the day. 2-5, caught stealing. And what a big second out for the Cats there. Sinchek can't believe it as he comes to the Norwin dugout. He thought he beat it. The umpire says, no, you didn't. And now there's 2 outs. Pitch coming in for a ball. It's now 3-1 on O'Neill. Third base coach did not argue at all. There's a ground ball to third. Stinchula over to Porterfield. Can't handle it. The ball was low. He makes the turn. He's going. He's going to make it to second. That ball was low. Porterfield tried to scoop it. He couldn't. That's going to be an error on Stinchula. A throwing error. Went all the way back to the screen, and that allowed O'Neill to go to second base. Boy, how big was that caught stealing now at third? That would have brought in a run. But instead, there's 2 outs and a man on second. Back up to the top of the order. Trevor Vitsas, the catcher. He's 1 for 3. Doubled, popped out, grounded out. Coach Bassiano is coming out. I think we're going to have a pitching change. At 98 pitches, Cole Short did a great job, and now he will be relieved by number 17. It's going to be 10th grader Joey Raza coming into the ball game. 5 2/3 for Short. And he gave up 3 runs. I believe 2 of them were earned. That should have been an error in the first inning. And he had 4 strikeouts. Three walks. He gave up 8 hits. No homers. All in all, a good day for Short. He leaves the ball game down a run, but the Cats are very much in this. Now Raza's job is to get the Cats out of this, but he's got a tough challenge here facing the top of the Norwin lineup. O'Neill is at second. There's 2 outs. Trevor Vitsas, senior catcher. 1 for 3. Doubled in the first and scored. Popped out, grounded out. Raza, sophomore pitcher for the Cats. Cats only have 1 sophomore on the roster, and it's number 17, Raza. Tough challenge here, facing the top of Norwin's batting order. 2 outs. First pitch in the dirt. 3-2, Norwin leads. Top of the 6th. Cole Short stays in the ball game. He moves to first base. So Raza, throw back to second. Bassiano was almost too late getting there, but he's able to get there. So Porterfield is out of the ball game. He is being replaced by Raza on the mound. Short moves from pitcher to first base. 1-0 pitch coming. Taken for a strike, evens the count at 1. One pitch. Taken outside. Some scurrying down in the dugout for Norwin. They're sending a man to the bullpen to get loose. 2-1 pitch. Raza steps off. 2-1 count. 3-2 Norwin leads. O'Neill's at second base. 2-1 pitch coming. Ground ball, foul ball. Evens the count at 2. Deuces wild once again. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Top of the 6th. Matt O'Neill at second base for Norwin. Raza looking to get out of this for the Cats. Keep this a 1-run ball game. Raza sets, 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Richard coming towards you. Richard, cat-like reflexes. Got a battle here, Raza and Fitzas. 2-2. Fly ball, right field. Hans. He's camped under it. And he'll make the catch, and Raza does his job and gets out of it. No runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. Norwin 3, Latrobe 2.
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field on the campus of Greater Latrobe High School. Good ball game here. Norwin leading our Cats 3-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Senior hurler Braden Wardzinski for Norwin warming up for his 6th inning of work. He's going to face the 4, 5, 6 hitters for the Cats. Nipar Smith, Short, and then Joey Raza, who just entered the ball game to pitch. He takes Porterfield's spot in the order. Cats looking to keep their winning streak rolling. They've won 7 in a row. They've not lost a game since March 25th. But they're going to have to battle back to do it against a good-looking Norwin team who are also in second place in their division. They're going to be a playoff team. Both of these teams will be. Glad to have you with us here on the Wildcats Network for some Tuesday night baseball. Hey, our next broadcast for Latrobe baseball will be next Monday, this coming Monday. Another 7 p.m. start, weather permitting, of course, as the Cats will host Armstrong. Hope to have you here with us if you can't make it out to Graham Swoboda Field. Leading off for the Cats, designated hitter, number 31, Luke Nipar Smith. Nipar Smith is 0 for 2. He's got an RBI on a ground out in the first inning. 3-2 is our score. Wardzinski, line drive, left center field. That ball's going to meet in the gap, and it's down, and that's going to roll to the fence. Cut off, though, thought it was going to roll to the fence. It was cut off at the warning track. Nevertheless, Nipar Smith on the first pitch at the bottom of the 6th doubles in the left center field, and the Cats have the tying run in scoring position. That was a nice play by center fielder Sinchak to run that down. That ball looked like it was going to the wall. If it goes to the wall, Nipar Smith would have had a chance for a triple. But Sinchak cutting that off. Nipar Smith had to settle for a double. And we got a timeout on the field. Looks like head coach Craig Spishak. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I'm not, I do apologize. Out to talk to his, not only his pitcher, but he has his old infield in there. Cole Short comes up now. He's 0 for 2. 2 ground outs. Short's job is to move Nine-Par Smith to third, or to drive him in, of course, if he can, but at least move him to third base. Wardzinski. Laying down a bunt is Short. He will do his job. He'll move the runner. He's retired 1-3. Nine-Par Smith moves to third. Short does his job, and with 1 out, the Cats have the tying run at third. Joey Raza, number 17, comes in. His first at-bat of the game. And now we're going to have another visit to the mound, and Wardzinski's going to be coming out. So Wardzinski will go 5 1/3 innings. Pitched a great game. He leaves with the lead. Tying runs at third. He gives up 6 hits. I have to count, that's why there's silence. I have to count the walks and the strikeouts. 3 walks. 1 strikeout. I have him with 1 earned run, and he is responsible for the runner at third. Coming in to pitch, number 18, Matt O'Neill. O'Neill started the game as your right fielder. Now he will relieve Wardzinski. Coming out of the game is going to be, well, Wardzinski's listed also as a designated hitter, so I assume Wardzinski's going to stay in to hit. I don't think you'd want to take your cleanup hitter out of the lineup. We'll see who checks in as the new right fielder. So Matt O'Neill comes in to try to get out of this situation for Norwin. Cats, Luke Nine-Par Smith doubled to lead off the bottom of the 6th. He moved to third on the bunt by Cole Short, and now Joe Raza, who was the Cats pitcher last inning that got them out of the inning, is going to bat for the first time, and he's going to face O'Neill. Raza can help himself out here. Get the run in, tie this ball game up. Infield is in for Norwin. They are going to try to get Nine-Par Smith at home if he takes off. First pitch taken for a strike for Raza. Joey Raza, big spot here. 0-1 is the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Stinchula on deck for the Cats. Raza trying to put it in play here. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Raza goes down swinging. And we got a pinch hitter coming in. It's going to be Vince Gasky. Gasky pinch hitting here in the 6th inning. 2 outs. Tying run at third. Gasky takes for a ball. Gasky's first at bat of the game. He is pinch hitting for Stinchula. I think Stinchula is warming up down in the bullpen for the Cats, so he'll be able to re-enter. 1-0 pitch, taken for a strike, evens the count at 1. Gasky looking to tie the game for Latrobe. 1-1 pitch. High, 2-1. On deck is Andrew Hands for the Cats. Vince Gasky, pinch hitting for Stinchula, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. Pitch is inside, almost hit him. Now the count's 3-1. Three-one count. O'Neill delivers. Swing and a miss. Full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th. 3-1, Norwin leads. Nypar Smith at third. Payoff pitch coming to Gasky. Called strike 3. O'Neill gets out of it. Cats leave the tying run at third. No runs on 1 hit. No errors and 1 man left on base. We'll head to the 7th. It is Norwin 3 and Latrobe 2.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field on the campus of Greater Latrobe High School. Stinchula was pinch hit for, but he's re-entered the game. You can do that 1 time. Stinchula is still at third base. Joey Raza is still on the mound here in the 7th inning. No other changes for the Cats. 3-2, Norwin leads, and leading off the top of the 7th for Norwin will be the number 2 hitter, third baseman Jake Knight. He's 0 for 3, flew out, grounded out, and struck out. Joey Raza looking to keep this a 1-run game for the Cats, and our 7th inning, friends, is brought to you by the Collision Shop by Jason Mignon. Is your car looking a little worse for wear? Maybe a fender bender, a scrape, or just wear and tear of life on the road? Don't settle for anything less than perfection. Bring your vehicle to the Collision Shop by Jason Mignon. For hours and services, head to www.thecollisionshopbyjason.com. Again, thank you to the Collision Shop for your continued support of the Wildcats Network. Count is 1-1. Raza facing Knight. Ball is called strike 2. 1-2 on Knight. Outside, evens the count at 2. Two-two pitch coming. Fouled off. Count remains, no outs, top of the 7th. Good ball game here tonight at Graham Swoboda Field. 3-2 Norwin leads. 2-2 pitch coming. In the dirt. 3-2. Payoff pitch coming. Lifted in the right. Hans. He makes the catch. 1 out in the top of the 7th. That'll bring up shortstop Nate Silberman. Silberman 2 for 2 with a walk, 2 singles. He walked in the 5th as an RBI. Good day at the plate for Silberman. First pitch taken, strike from Raza. Joe Raza, number 17, sophomore pitcher for Latrobe. Next pitch a little high, evens the count at 1. Next pitch, tried to take something off it and threw it into the dirt, and that bounced up on to squire it. Shook him up a little bit. Going to take their time. Umpire, little courtesy here, walks it out to Raza. Good job there. Squire, it's okay. Little stinger. 2-1's your count. Ball's outside. 3-1 now on Silberman. Ground ball. Bassiano takes it, fires to first, and gets Silberman. Good play there by the birthday boy, Cooper Bassiano, number 21. 2 outs here in the 7th. Braden Wardzinski comes up. He's 1 for 3, singled, drove in a run in the 5th, grounded out in the 3rd, and reached on a fielder's choice in the 1st. He lifts this to center field. Boring camps under it, and he'll make the play. 1, 2, 3 go the Knights. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base. We will head to the bottom of the 7th. Do or die time for the Cats. It is Norwin 3 and Latrobe 2.
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats.
Welcome back to Graham Swoboda Field as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. Do or die time tonight for the Cats. They are down 3-2. Getting a little nippy out here, Richard. You feel that? Yeah. Yeah, Richard wearing the shorts, looking like it's July out here. It's not July yet. Yeah. It's not Key West, I can tell you that. Exactly. Hans, Bassiano, and Ruman are scheduled to bat here in the bottom of the 7th for the Cats. Remaining in the game to pitch is Matt O'Neill, number 18. Hans going to lead off for the Cats, the right fielder, number 6. He's 0 for 2. He's flown out and grounded out. Cats looking for a rally here. They're down a run. They've won 7 games in a row. That is threatened here at the moment. 3-2 Norwin. Again, our next broadcast for varsity baseball will be this Monday night, 7 o'clock. Cats take on Armstrong right here at Graham Swoboda Field. First pitch is taken low for a ball. Hans. Need Hans to get on by any means necessary. O'Neill's next pitch outside, 2-0. It's a cliche, but a walk is as good as a hit here. That pitch taken for a strike. 2-1. Hans gets on here, makes things interesting. 2-1 pitch. Outside, 3-1. 3-1 now on Andrew Hans. Matt O'Neill on the mound. Pitches. Taken for a strike. Makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. O'Neal, payoff pitch. Chopper, foul over by Coach Bassiano. Three-two pitch coming. O'Neal to hands, timeout taken. Catcher sprints out. That tells me there was a sign issue or communication issue right here. They want to make sure to get their signs correct and what pitch they want to throw. It says, went out there to O'Neal. Make sure they're on the same page. Full count to hands. Nobody out, bottom of the third. Bottom of the seventh, I'm sorry. Cats down 3-2. Oh, now he's going to go back out. Having an issue here. Now hopefully they got it straight. 3 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, bottom of the seventh. Norwin trying to hold on. They're up 3-2. Hans, payoff pitch. Fouled off. It's going foul. See if the Cats can have a big comeback here at home to extend their winning streak. They've won 7 in a row. Payoff pitch. High, called, strike 3. Looked a little high, but they get the call. Called strike 3. 1 out. Cooper Bassiano, the birthday boy, comes up. 0 for 1 with a walk. Now the head coach is coming out to the mound. He's talking to both the catcher and his pitcher, so it seems to be some kind of communication issue. Now they're going over the signs of what they want to do. One out, bottom of the seventh. Norwin up 3-2. Head coach is happy. He's coming off the field. Bassiano now looking to get on base. Matt O'Neal on the mound for Norwin, trying to close it out. First pitch, inside for a ball. O'Neal was a junior for Norwin. He faces the senior Bassiano. Fouled off. Look out, Richard. 1-1 is the count. Yeah, I know. That's the kind of the running joke going, right? It's nowhere near. Yes. But the fans don't know that. They think everything's near you. Yeah, let's keep it. Yeah, here, especially this truck right here. We don't want the LHTC media vehicle to be hit. 1-2 pitch to Bassiano. Swing and a miss. Ball's in the dirt. He's going to have to throw. He says he tagged him. Doesn't matter. He throws him out anyway. So Bassiano strikes out. And we are at the top of the order, and the Cats are down to their last out. Brody Ruman's going to come up. He's 3 for 3. Tripled and scored. Singled and scored back in the first. So he's 3 for 3, and they need Brody to be 4 for 4. Or walk. Called strike on the first pitch. Brody's got to keep it going for the Cats to stay alive. Swing and a miss. He's in the hole 0-2. O'Neal, 1 strike away from giving Norwin the win. There's a win in Norwin, Richard, I once heard. Ruman in a hole here. 0-2 pitch. Inside. 1-2's the count. 2 outs. Cats down to their last strike. Called strike 3. He strikes out the side, does O'Neal, and Norwin gets the win. No runs on no hits, no errors. They're fired up. Nobody left. And Norwin comes into Graham Sabota Field and ends the Cats' 7-game winning streak. Teams line up to shake hands. This was a good ball game. 2 good teams, 2 playoff teams. And Norwin today was 1 run better. So the Cats fall to 9-4 overall. Their winning streak is now over. Big win for Norwin. That takes them to 9-6 on the season. And the Cats will regroup. They're going away, Coach Bassiano tells me this weekend, to play in a tournament over in Altoona. Their next conference game or section game will be this Monday night, the 28th, weather permitting. Of course, 7 p.m. here on the Wildcats Network at Graham Sabota Field. The Cats will be taking Armstrong. So that's it from Graham Sabota Field. We're glad to have you with us here tonight on this beautiful night at the ballpark. Cats just 1 run short tonight. Their winning streak is now over, but more ball games to be played, and hopefully we will see you here or here at Graham Sabota Field or on the Wildcat Network this Monday night. 7 p.m. is the first pitch against Armstrong. So for everyone here at the Wildcats Network, Tristan, my man, your man, everybody's man, Richard, who's now very cold. Boy, you're moving fast to get out of here now. The equipment is being torn down quick. Richard's shivering. I'm Chris Bettick saying so long from Graham Sabota Field. Your final score tonight, the Norwin Knights 3 and your Latrobe Wildcats 2. And for everyone at the Wildcats Network, I say to you, good night, everybody.
Hi, I'm Chris Bettick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Bettick is there. Go Wildcats.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wildcat Den. LHTC Media Crew bringing you tonight's game.
Short notice, preparing for a good team like this isn't easy, but this is our style of basketball.
Greater Latrobe starts out the evening with a pin from Palmer Airport in Latrobe, live streamed by LHTC Media.
You've been watching the Wildcat Network on LHTC Media.
I'm proud to work with an organization that's known across the state, that's reputable. Adelphi is a place to have ample opportunities for promotion. There's nothing that Adelphi won't do for you personally and professionally. Come on in.
Touchdown! You win at Bardini's.
Number 1 for meats.
Bardini's in Crabtree. Best meats. Proud to repeat.
Change your future at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in robotics, nursing, cybersecurity, or in any of our 100-plus programs. You can also plan your degree to transfer to more than 40 colleges and universities. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is your perfect fit. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/apply. That's westmoreland.edu/apply. And start your ambitious journey today.
The Wildcat Student Store has the largest variety of clothing and merchandise you'll find anywhere, for any time of year. Shop in store or online and have your order shipped to you or picked up at the high school. Let's go Cats!
Hello, my name's Steve Lamani, and I want to introduce you to the #1 real estate team in your area.
We pride ourselves in giving back to our community.
That's why we have this box truck to make the moving experience easier for our clients.
At Team Lamani, our clients always come first.
And we're here to help our clients reach new heights.
We keep track of every detail for you.
Thank you for trusting us with such an important job, and go Cats!
I am the swiftest creature alive. I can make it. I will make it.
That's where we come in. The Collision Shop by Jason Mignon is your one-stop shop for all things auto body repair. Our experienced technicians and state-of-the-art facilities have you covered. Body repairs, refinishing, glass replacement, and more. Our friendly office staff is happy to assist you through every step of your vehicle's repair process. Visit thecollisionshopbyjason.com for our complete list of services.
Are you looking for a fresh start or a career change? Unlock your potential at Westmoreland County Community College. Earn your degree in biology, welding, visual arts, or in any of our 100+ programs. Convenient, affordable, no fee to apply. Westmoreland County Community College is dedicated to your success. For more details, check us out at westmoreland.edu/fresh start. That's westmoreland.edu/fresh start and begin your ambitious journey today.
Hi, I'm Jason Brinker. This is my wife Hannah, our daughter Charlotte, and our son Stephen, and we welcome you to Lepatich Brinker Funeral Home. Located on the corner of Weldon Street and Lincoln Avenue, we've been family-owned and operated and serving Latrobe and beyond since 1958. Whether you're pre-planning your own arrangements or celebrating a loved one's life well lived, we offer traditional and green burials, cremation, and aftercare services. Allow our family to walk with yours on one of life's most difficult journeys. We are most appreciative of your trust and will do our best to prove we are where dignity prevails.
Hi, I'm Matt Alamo, the new owner of both McDonald's here in Latrobe. We look forward to wowing you as customers and employees, and to join our team, apply at mchire.com or come to either location in person. Go Wildcats!
Hi, I'm Chris Beddick, agent for State Farm Insurance, located conveniently on Route 981 here in Latrobe. We proudly offer auto, home, renters, life, and small business insurance since 2001. Need a good neighbor? Chris Beddick is there. Go Wildcats!